Alright, time for a Trundle game. I'm against the Graves, which should be a decent matchup. He's an AD champion and Trundle has pretty good time against AD champions. I have to make sure I go blue smite here. I have approach velocity in my runes, and I also went with press the attack. You can pick between press the attack or conquer. It depends on the enemy team. If the enemy team is squishy, like these three are rather squishy, Riven is not that tanky either, then press the attack is better. But if the enemy team is a little bit more tanky, a little bit melee heavy, like these are not melee heavy at all, and the more ranged and everything you have, the more troublesome that becomes. So you just pick between conquer and press for that reason. I start bot side here, clear towards top, because Riven has ignite, and I think that's an easy gank, especially for Poppy. Because if Poppy gets on top of Riven, she like presses W, stuns her into the wall or whatever, and then she should be easily dead. She can also stun the Riven into my pillar if I place it properly for that, so yeah. Also, I'm still a bit ill, so it's getting better than yesterday, but you can probably hear it in my voice. Excuse me on that one. I was gonna go 3 camp towards top lane and try the early gank. Trundle's clear is pretty bad. It's also why I have Furious Market, because you really want to get the Tiamat as fast as you possibly can. Really want to look for that. Pick this, get W. This gives the attack speed and the move speed. I'm not going to use it now because it's 15-second cooldown and I just want to have it when I'm doing blue. Like right away. Over the wall. Nice attack speed buff. Slowly kite this towards the Gromp here as well. Make sure to use your Q for auto attack resets. I'm gonna let him know that I'm looking to gank top. So he might be able to adapt to that. He's already pushing the Riven completely out of lane. Graves does have ignite, I have to keep that in mind. That does mean he kites me a lot like worse, but on the other hand, like he has an easier time killing me when it comes to like my healing being reduced. I guess the Riven just dies there. Looks like I'll be going mid instead then. I can easily go for this because the Syndra has a nice stun setup and the Vex should be easily able to die off that. Pop the pillar, she already flashed. You don't want to pop the pillar preemptively, you always want to make sure that you push this out so that she gets a free back and I get some XP out of it. That's good. So when it comes to ganking, you never want to lead with your pillar. Always try to go up into melee range first, and then as soon as they flash or as soon as they walk in a bad position, then you can use your pillar. Because that way you will you'll be more likely to get the kill basically, because otherwise they flash over your pillar and that would be pretty bad. Right, Graves is right there, which means bot scuttles should be up now. I'm just gonna quickly use my W to run faster down there. Hug the turret and the wall. See if I can maybe sneak past vision. I think I should be okay here to get scuttle. My bot lane has the priority, so this should be fine. Again, I'm gonna use my pillar to get rid of the shield. W to catch up. Raises top. Hopefully she doesn't die. She shouldn't die to that gank. But this does mean that I get double scuttle. No, she's out. There's nothing I can do. I'm just gonna recall here. It's not enough gold actually. How much do I need? 144. I should do 1 camp. 1 raptor camp should give me the gold. I thought I'd have enough, but I didn't get the kill in mid lane, so I need to make sure that I do the 1 more camp here. This camp is gonna take a little bit longer than I would like, of course, because I mean I only have single target damage. But my Tiamat will be up shortly. After this camp I will have a Tiamat for the rest of it. Yep. I mean Riven has a really terrible time against Poppy, so I was kind of expecting this. As long as I can just make sure I win the rest, we should be good. This is my Tiamat, beautiful. This is the spike you're looking for, and this is why I have Futures Market. This makes this a little bit easier. Hopefully mid doesn't die to that. Good. I got double scuttle off the Graves. And I got a nice mid lane gank off, which is a really good start for me. That's all I could ask for. Now all I'm going to do is I'm just going to start Gromp here, clear towards the bot side, and then look for like a dragon play potentially. Maybe an early... Like I could try a top gank here, because I do want to try to get the kill on the Riven. still. Nice free assist. Poppy is kind of low, but it should be a pretty easy gank setup. Okay, that's an interesting move. She went way too early. She should have just allowed me to make the move there. We can dive. She's level 6. The Riven is level 3. Just dive him. Yep. Poppy thinks easy kill. Hopefully she doesn't die. I wanted to get turret aggro first. Executed is not bad. I'd say that's pretty worth overall. Vex is missing. I know that Graves was recently bot lane. She missed. There's no way she can catch up to me. It's okay. Alright, we're looking good here. I can go back into my jungle. In the jungle you have a lot more mana regen, so I don't have to worry about my mana too much. I could just full clear down basically, get towards red buff. Get towards bot scuttle maybe. I think bot scuttle is probably going to be gone, but still. It's a very good play for me in top side there as well. Alright, he got dragon. That's a good move. Wait for top lane. In Riven, based on like that last gank that I did, just doomed Riven's lane completely because she lost like 3 or 4 waves into the turret. That's also why I wanted to try to look for that gank, because the top wave was already pushing towards the Riven in a pretty big, massive like manner. So if you dive on a big wave like that, especially when your top laner has an advantage, it's really easy to just kill. Like, extremely easy to kill. And if you kill that right there, then it's just over for the top laner, because after losing 5 waves like that, being 12 to 38 CS, 38 is pretty low, but 12 to 38 CS is still like massive deficit. That's insanely hard to come back from as a top laner, and that means basically now that I don't have to worry about top lane anymore. So I'm just gonna look towards bot now. Bot and mid lane mostly. Gonna use this for the move speed to get into this fight faster. I should be able to... Okay, well, I guess I don't catch that. I shouldn't die to this, but they used all their summoners, so it's still a pretty fine gank. He used every single summoner, and then we got the kill. So that's 100% something I'll take. I can check the scuttle here. I don't think I'm in danger for Graves right now. Okay, he did take the scuttle, that's fine. Yeah, so I essentially got all the summoners off bot lane, and we got a kill. Like, there's no... I can't ask for much better. Like, of course, double kill would have been nice. But this is perfectly fine, because that basically just won bot lane, I think. Because after this, I mean, Samira got that kill, I believe. So after that, you can assume that without summoners and my bot lane still having both summoners on the ADC and then also the flash still on Thresh, that should be a 1 lane at this stage. So I don't have to worry about that anymore. Then again, with the pillar there, synergized really well with the approach velocity. I was able to catch up. She did have flash heal, so she did live, but it's the way, like the gank there. Waited for her dash before I did anything. Time to just do blue and Gromp here real quick. I could potentially look for a Rift Herald to push down, like, maybe top or mid turret, but I think top turret's already doomed. It's even better to not kill top turret right now, because Riven is forced to play that lane, basically, under that turret right there. So I don't necessarily want to go and kill the top turret. Good TP. I think that was a TP. Yeah, that was a TP. I could look for Herald here. I could look for the top gank as well, to be honest. It wouldn't be terrible. Let's see. This should be fine. Poppy could have waited. I may have messed up because I blocked myself out of that. Vex is missing, so don't take this risk. Okay, that Graves just got to do double the damage on us there. I shouldn't have turned back around. As soon as the Poppy went in, I should have left, because that was not a play we're going to be able to win there. Mistake on my end. Yeah, pretty big mistake on my end. Also, the pillar I used here was pretty bad. I should have held it a little longer. She kited it down really well. What is this placement? I think I just run bot lane here, to be honest. Because they see Thresh top, so in a Samira play like right now, if I land my pillar, that still counts. I think we together should be able to kill their bot lane pretty easily. So the build for Trundle is basically Rush Tiamat, go Divine Sunder, Titanic Hydra, Sterax, Stone Plate, stuff like that. Some nice boots to go along with that. Good engage. That's no way she lives on one. Alright, this should be able to. I should be able. Oh, should be able to catch up to this. Very solid kill. Still give the assist as well to the Samira, which is good. Alright, nice. That's why I went to bot lane, because they saw the Thresh on the other side of the map, which means that they are probably gonna, if the ADC walks up, they're most likely gonna look to make a play on the ADC, expecting it to be a 2v1, and if I rush there as fast as I can, then that's never gonna be a 2v1, because then I'm gonna be there, it's gonna be a 2v2, and they easily lose that, because they're already behind. Like that double summoner force into a kill in the early, like that early gank just basically destroyed their lane. I really want to get this dragon now. Right. Lane's doing pretty well. I'm just gonna go for this. Use my ult on her because then I get the extra resistances. I hope that my team is gonna get here somewhat in time at least. Okay, Graves uses ult. That's fine. Interesting. The team was a little bit slower than I expected them to be. Okay, good kill. Have to be a bit careful here. Just want to smite this guy for the assist at least. Bite his AD down. Okay, beautiful. Can chase this down pretty easily, I'd say. Pillar in 8. Oh, is that gonna be... Okay, good. That's a good dragon. Should be a pretty easy dragon. Nice. This is working out really well there. Poppy is winning top lane, which is to be expected at this point. I think I have enough for Divine Thunder. Yeah, just about. I should be able to sell my potion for normal boots, with it, which I will do. That was close. How much do I have to wait now? 5 gold, okay. It's better to have the normal boots for the extra mobility. I would have done another camp, but there was not really anything up. Like, it would take me quite a while to walk around towards my red buff. And if I take red buff first before I back, I'll have red buff for less time. So that would be worse for me. Because having red buff for less time when I'm actually on the map, that's... yeah. I see a problem going on bot lane. He did kill the ADC in return. See if I can still make it there. I got this one, I think. I see, he actually gave me the kill as well. It's beautiful. Maybe I should have just not done red and gone bot lane faster, but the Thresh played that really well, so nothing for me to complain about. Nothing to go wrong there either. I'm just gonna push this in, because the bot lane just died, which means the bot turret should be free, which is what I'm gonna play for right now before that herald kills any other turret first. I want to get the first turret before the herald does, basically, so we get the additional gold off that. That's why I'm hard forcing bot right now. Actually, it doesn't matter. Top turret's already down. I'm talking absolutely... I didn't realize top turret was already down, to be honest. I didn't register that one. Okay. Push the bot wave in. Then I could look for his blue buff, his Gromp. Try to invade. I have the pressure to look for invades right now, for sure. At this stage in the game, I have to make sure that I pressure the Graves in from essentially everything. I have to make sure I punish. I'm stronger in one-on-ones. As long as I can get in range of him, which shouldn't be an issue with Pillar and Blue Smite. I'm much stronger than him, so that's what I'm looking for right now. Take everything that I can get from him. Everywhere, essentially. Let's get Tristan bot lane. I'm gonna go for the Tristana here.
team has destroyed a turret.
She's most likely walking up somewhere here. Oh, she walked that way. Okay then. Good escape path. I haven't seen Graves in a while. I wonder if he just like gave up after us like losing his early game. Okay, that's level 11, big spike, and they FF'd it. That's it for Trundle. This is basically how you play his early game. If you guys have enjoyed this video, please make sure to hit the thumbs up button below. Helps me out quite a bit. If you'd like to see more videos from me in the future, hit the subscribe button as well, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!